Yeah.
You're late.
Yeah, well, at least I'm here, Bubba. Where the hell are you? We had an arrangement. I don't like being stood up.
Shut up. Did you bring what I need, Malone?
Yeah, it's here, too. In fact, the only thing that's not here is you.
I'm closer than you think. Bye, Malone.
Son of a bitch.
Glad you're here. Nash is right over there.
Will you please stop taking my blood pressure? I told you I'm fine.
It's high.
It's high because you're pissing me off.
Oh my God, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Doesn't anybody speak English around here?
Is he okay? He's not gonna die, is he? Is he gonna be fine?
I am not going to die.
Look, he's had a very serious concussion.
Can I go now?
Look, you're going to the hospital, even if I have to take you myself, okay?
And you are?
Nash.
Hey, Joe.
You, remember me?
Hell yes, I remember you. I was just a little fuzzy there for a minute. What day is it?
Wednesday.
You and Inger left for Napa.
Yeah, on Monday. That's the last time we spoke. So, what did the doctor say?
Nothing yet. It's due any minute.
Inspector Bridges. I'm Dr. Barry. I'm the head trauma specialist.
Hi, doctor.
Is that head trauma specialist or head trauma specialist?
Who are you?
Oh, this is my partner, Joe Dominguez.
Usually the spouse is in on this.
Well, that would be him in almost every respect.
Whenever you're ready, Doc.
It was one hell of a blow you took today.
More like a blow up.
The contusion you sustained when you hit the pavement caused as much damage as the blast itself.
What does that mean?
That you've still got some cranial swelling, but most serious is this. A subdural hematoma near the left frontal lobe.
That doesn't sound good, huh?
You were very lucky, Inspector.
So, are there any side effects that I can look forward to other than this delightful migraine?
The most common side effect is short-term memory loss, which I'm sure you're aware of.
Is it permanent?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. You could regain some, all, or none of your memory. We'll have to wait and see.
All right, thanks, Doc. We're not doing anything here. Let's get out of here.
Okay, who's the president?
Lincoln. Next.
Please stop trying to minimize this, will you? What's your wife's name?
I'm married. I have two ex-wives, Kelly and Lisa. I have a daughter named Cassidy, a father named Nick. Now, you satisfied? Tell me what the hell you know about this case I was on.
I can't help you there. I had to take Inger to Napa, remember? You know Inger? My wife?
I know Inger's your wife.
You had that blank look on your face for a second. Anyways, what's the last thing you do remember?
Lisa's going away party.
It was almost a week ago.
She did leave, right?
Oh, yeah. She's in Paris cooking at that restaurant. Hey, remember that time I shot a 75 at the Coast Ridge Country Club?
No.
Well, that's a good sign. You don't remember things that never happened. At your desk over there on the left.
I know which desk is mine. I was just trying to remember what the hell I was doing the last time I was here. Now, I met with the CI, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Nash, you still remember me?
All right, everybody listen. I remember everybody, okay? I remember all of you.
You remember me?
You I meant to forget. Good afternoon, Michelle. Nice to see you again.
Good afternoon, Nash.
See? Huh? What's she doing sitting there?
You hired her last week.
That's good. That's smart of me. She's great.
I was on mushrooms last time I experienced somebody else's deja vu.
Thank you. Very funny. Now, you want to fill me in? I need to know everything I was into last week.
All right, Nash Bridges, with all due sympathy, this is your life. This is what's left of the bomb. Thermite mixed with magnesium accelerants, wired to a radio fuse, range of 2 miles, so the guy could have been anywhere. It was probably a pro, but in this day and age, any 8th grader can get the plans for this kind of bomb off the internet, so it doesn't help us too much. This is the CI you were working with?
Now, this is Jay Larson. He's a former hitman for the mob. Since retired and reformed. So what was I doing right before I dropped off the radar?
Now, Larson had contacted you because somebody contacted him about a contract killing. You went undercover as Teddy Malone 4 days ago. That's the last we heard of you.
Why would I drop out of sight for 4 days and not communicate with anybody?
That we don't know.
Well, hell, that's not like me.
We agree.
Well, damn it, don't let me do that no more.
Maybe the guy that you were working with was a cop and you were being followed and monitored.
Now, that's good. That's pretty good. That's a possibility. Do we know why I went to the abandoned project?
Sorry, boss. We're as in the dark about that as you are.
Okay, well, run a check on me, Harv. And Teddy Malone's credit cards. And I want the phone records, too. And I want to know who I was with and why the hell I was with him. And Evan, get that guy Larson in here. I want to talk to him.
Right.
So what are you gonna do now?
I don't know. I'm going to go check on Nick. Hell, he's probably got a better memory than I do now.
She could fight a war all by herself.
Look at this stuff. This isn't standard police issue, is it?
Nah, too high tech. Oh, this is very M appeal over. Remember the Avengers, that TV show? Damn, you're young.
You know what? That woman is extremely hot.
No, tread very gently on that stuff.
What do you say that?
Well, using that kind of language when talking about a fellow police officer. You gotta be careful nowadays.
Yeah, but what if she would like?
Yeah, all I'm saying is don't let anybody else hear that. Because people have filed lawsuits for less of it.
All I'm saying is that the first time I saw that woman, I wanted to kiss the nape of her neck. I wanted to devour her flesh. I wanted to do the wild thing with her. Possibly introduce her to Mr. Happy, if you know what I'm talking about.
You been taking those testosterone supplements?
Excuse me, guys. Can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Stay away from my stuff.
Oh, no,
No,
Michelle,
we didn't.
Yeah, well, how did my debt recorder get turned on?
Oh,
Sorry.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi. Dad, what happened?
Oh, it's nothing, a little bump.
Don't try to make nice with me after what you said the other night. I'm just here to check on Grandpa.
The other night, what conversation are you referring to specifically?
Oh, I think you know, and I don't want to talk about it.
All right, fine.
Listen, first of all, I'm 18 years old, and I'm legally free to make my own decisions. Second of all, I don't need your permission or your approval for anything. And thirdly, it's Mom's house, and I'm in charge of it, and that means it's totally up to me.
Sweetheart, I got a little bit of a headache right now. Why don't we pick this up another time?
There's no need to pick it up any other time. I don't want to discuss it. I don't even know why you brought it up.
Neither do I.
What is this tactic? You think I'm going to forgive you because you're completely indifferent?
Honey,
Unbelievable. Goodbye, Dad.
What was that all about?
Well, I don't know, but it must be serious, because she's calling me Dad and not Daddy.
What's wrong with your head? Looks like you got a bump.
Yeah, I took a blow to the head this morning, and I'm not quite myself. I've sort of lost track of the last week or so.
You're okay, right? I mean, you feel all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. My memory's a little foggy.
I know how that feels.
Yeah, I bet you do. Want to fix some dinner and catch the game?
You got anything to eat?
I don't know. Hopefully one of us remember to go shopping. Hey, we're in luck. All right, look at that. Uh-huh. Now then. You happen to remember where we keep the knives? Yeah.
Nash, it's Harv.
What do you got?
We found your informant, Larson. His body was dumped in the bay on the Oakland side.
Oh, man. Where are you?
SIU.
All right, I'm on my way. Thanks for keeping an eye on me, Nick.
Good morning, troops.
Is it?
Somebody beat Larson to death, then he was moved and dumped in the water near the South Oakland docks.
Oh, that's not good.
How's things at your place?
Oh, you know, Lucia's teething. Say, what's it going rate for a tooth these days?
I think the rule of thumb is $1 or $2.
This could get expensive.
Well, the good news is you don't have to think about it for a while.
Oh, speaking of money, Nash, I ran Teddy Malone's credit cards. It seems that he, that is you, have an open bill at the Regatta Hotel?
Michelle,
Yeah.
let's go. Check this out.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm trying to get the dad recorder back. What do you think I'm doing?
Great, breaking and entering?
What do you expect me to do, Harp? I mean, if she hears that thing, I am toast.
No, you're too late. She took the dad recorder home.
What? Oh, tell me that you're kidding, please.
I saw her put it in her bag.
Harp, you've got to help me. I mean, if she hears that tape, I will never have a chance with that woman, ever.
And your point is?
The point is that I'm serious. I mean, she would have complete power over me. I could even get fired over this, and you're in this just as much.
Don't be making me feel all cheap and slimy all of a sudden.
You're on that tape too, Harp, as much as I am.
Yeah, well, and truth be told, I think I came off pretty well in that conversation.
Harp?
Grandpa, can you get that for me?
Hello. Is Cassidy here?
Is she expecting you?
Yeah, yes. I'm a new friend. And I'd also like to be honest with you, sir, and tell you that I'm an ex-convict. You know, I think that I feel that everyone should know right off the bat, you know, all about me because I have nothing to hide. You know, absolutely nothing. You know, I served my time. I'm fully redeemed. I'm renewed and renovated, if you will. Thou shalt not touch the freedom of my mind. That's Mr. John Milton.
Cassidy? Are you expecting an ex-convict?
Hi, Gary. Well, don't worry about my grandfather. He's just overprotective when he doesn't know someone.
No, that's fine. You know, Grandpa and I, we had a chance to talk at the door, and I feel that we made a bit of a connection. We had a kinship, a spiritual bond. Didn't you feel that?
No.
It's so funny. You see how I just like grow on people just like that.
Grandpa, I'm tutoring Gary. It's for the state correctional reading program. We teach parolees to read at a higher level so they can get a better job.
Crooks and books. That's what we call it.
Does your father know about this?
Oh yeah, we discussed it. Gary, why don't you sit over there? Did you bring your book?
No, you know, actually, I did want to talk to you about that. You see, you know I got a new job, and thank you, and it doesn't start until next week. So, and the thing is that I was thinking, and if it's okay with you, and I don't want to bother you, if maybe you could just let me, you know, spot me 20?
Yeah, sure, I could do that.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. You're such a pure person. I think that your granddaughter's just, isn't she? And this is the last favor I think that I would ever probably gonna ask you.
Good. So, Grandpa, are you gonna have lunch with us?
I think I just lost my appetite.
So funny.
Thank you very much. Oh, Mr. Malone, so nice to see you again.
Oh, yeah, how you doing?
Fantastic. Oh, thanks again for the other night.
The other night.
I can't recall the last time I've had that much fun with another man.
Really? Tell us about it.
Well, Mr. Malone gave Giants tickets to Sean, the bell captain, and me right behind home plate. Oh, I brought you a little souvenir.
Thanks. I seem to have misplaced my key.
Oh, no problem. Malone. Here we go, 32nd floor.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. Mr. Malone.
Yeah.
It's to the right.
I knew that.
Nice place. Teddy Malone's one classy guy.
I'll tell him when I see him.
Hey, Nash. Does that look familiar?
Never seen it before. So the way things are going, it's probably mine.
Huh. Anybody you know?
Not that I remember.
Whoa, this doesn't look too good, guys. These pictures were taken right here.
Kudos to housekeeping. I mean, you can't tell there was a dead body in here.
There wasn't. Check it out.
Well, so who took these pictures?
Well, I guess I did. That's my camera.
So you faked her death? Why?
And where is she?
Hell, I'll settle for who is she. She got this bottle out of the minibar, so we'll get the lab guys over here to dust the joint. Maybe we'll get lucky.
What's that?
Cocktail napkin from the Peninsula Club. It's not my handwriting. Wednesday, 8 a.m., Wary Housing Project, Presidio.
That was yesterday.
Right when I was getting my bell rung.
Well, I'm betting whoever wrote that note's got to try to blow you up.
Guess it's as good as mine. Let's run with it. Hey, Nick. How are you? What are you doing here? How you doing?
I'm worried about you, son.
Oh, I'm fine, really, Nick. Don't worry.
I've been racking my brain, trying to reconstruct what you did.
Any luck?
Well, I remembered a few things here.
Where are these 2 days blank?
We didn't come home 2 nights. Well, I didn't want to ask you. That's your business.
I was working undercover. It's okay. I was staying in a hotel. It says here, argument with Cassidy. Any idea what that's about?
She wants to tutor an ex-convict.
She does?
At Lisa's place.
Well, I have every damn right to be mad then. Huh. Thanks, Dad. Thank you a lot.
You're welcome.
Dad, mine too.
I'll see you later.
All right.
Okay. Thanks again. Nash.
Yeah, it's me.
Me who?
Me who? It's CJ. Where have you been? Why haven't you called me?
I've been busy?
Typical. You said you would take care of me. You said everything was gonna be okay. I did everything you said. I've been sitting in this rat hole for 2 days. I'm losing my mind.
Who is it?
I think it's the girl in the pictures. Listen, wait a minute. I wanna pick you up. Where are you?
I am exactly where you left me.
Are you tracing this? Yeah, keep her on. Listen, CJ, I want to help you. I just...
No, just forget it, okay? I trusted you once. That's enough. Thanks for nothing, Nash. I'm out of here.
No, wait. CJ! Did you get it?
Nope. At least you know she's still alive.
I think I need a drink.
In the sauna, myself and these three ladies, and we're naked. And there's about 30 feet of snow outside. Excuse me, gentlemen.
Hey there. Inspector Bridges. How best to put this? Have you ever seen me before?
We get a lot of people in here.
Uh-huh. So what you're saying is that sometimes you need a little help to refresh your memory.
Yeah, well, help's always nice.
Give him $50. I forgot to get cash.
Convenient. I only got three 20s.
I got change.
What you do?
So now tell me, Ward, does that refresh your memory?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were in here 4 nights ago.
That would be Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cigar night. You were smoking Partagas or a Cohiba Special.
Do you happen to remember if I was with anybody?
You just came up and ordered a drink.
Do you ever get a customer in here named CJ?
Don't look at me. I'm tapped out. You want to get in on this?
Yeah, it's like paying tuition.
She's not a customer, she's a waitress. She used to work here.
Doesn't work here anymore?
No, she quit. Monday night.
We're gonna need her address.
You take credit cards?
This one's on the house. She lives in an apartment on Geary and 49th, 2nd floor.
All right. If you hear from her, I want to hear from you. Okay, Ward?
Is there a reward?
Keep that sense of humor, brother.
Somebody looking for CJ.
Evidently, Mr. Montabello. Can I freshen up your table, sir?
Sure. Send it around and doubles over.
Yes, sir.
So you getting car sick yet?
What, are you kidding me? My uncle was a mechanic on the Mopar circuit in the early 80s. I grew up around cars.
Explains why you worked auto theft for 2 years, huh?
Yeah, it helped.
Nash!
What the hell do you want from me?
What do you think I want?
I think you want to kill me since you don't seem to want to arrest me.
Well, that's a good guess.
What? I can't figure out what your angle is. Right after the bar was just plain strange.
Well, I'll tell you what, why don't you stay there and I'll come back for Act 2.
You really think I'm dumb enough for that?
Well, I don't know how dumb you are yet. Let me get back to you on that one.
Who was that?
It was our bad guy. The one that hired me to kill CJ.
Wait, and you hung up on him?
He knows my cell phone number. And I never give out my cell phone number when I'm undercover as Teddy Malone.
He probably got it from your card at the bar, which means he knows you're alive.
Well, let's turn around and shake him down.
I don't even know what this guy looks like. I couldn't pick him out of a lineup if I had to. We got nothing on him until we find the girl. That's the key. Gotta find the girl.
Let's hope she remembers who you are. Maybe you should have called first.
All right, sister, do your thing. All right.
Kind of handy to have around.
Extremely. Hello? CJ?
Hello?
CJ?
Place look familiar to you?
Hell do I know? I could have painted and redecorated it. Joe, get out!
Police, put it down! Police, put
Give me that. Joe? Joe, you okay? Are you all right?
And you are?
Very funny. Come on, get up. Slowly. You okay?
I was gonna get tasered. We would have had sushi for lunch.
Bubba, after that taser, that little jolt, I don't think it's sushi anymore.
Calm down. Calm down. We're not here to hurt you.
I'm yelling at you, police, police, police. Here's my badge and here's a police ID. You satisfied? If we weren't cops, you'd be dead right now. Sit down there.
Okay, I believe you.
Now, you ready to talk? Where's CJ?
She called about an hour ago, ranting and raving that someone was trying to kill her.
Any idea who?
Look, she's just my roommate, okay? I don't need this. I've got enough stress in my life.
That's damn obvious.
Look, we need to know exactly what she said. Okay, she said she was afraid to come home. She wanted me to pack up some clothes, put them in a suitcase, and bring them to her, only she wouldn't say where she was. She was gonna page me when she got to a safe place. Like I have time to be an extra in this little Hitchcock movie in her head.
I'll buy that pager from you.
Why don't you tell me what the hell's going on?
I'll give you $100 for it.
The chick owes me $200 for a security deposit.
All right, I'll give you $200.
Sold.
Joe, you got $200?
Uh-huh.
Pay her. You all right? Yeah. All right, come on, let's go. Yeah, you're doing good. Attaboy. You got it? Yeah. Good. Whoa, 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 wait. No, not that way, this way. You know, you're kind of handy to have around.
Yeah.
So, what's the play, Nash?
Well, this is our magic bullet. CJ calls. We're gonna have an umbilical cord to her. Once we've got her, we'll have the answers to the questions we don't have now.
Sounds like this is getting fun.
Oh, yeah, it's a real blast.
Well, you're not getting carsick, are you, Joe?
Nash.
Nash, it's me.
Hi. Why are we whispering?
I'm over at Lisa's place putting a new washer on the faucet. And, well, I don't want Cassidy to think that I'm a tattletale, but...
But what?
But she's tutoring that guy, the one from prison, the ex-convict, you know. You better get over here right away. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, I'll be right over. So, well, it's a long story. Most of it I don't remember. But I'm gonna have to drop you guys at SIU, and then I'll meet you back there in a couple of hours, unless we hear from CJ.
Article in today's paper you might want to check out.
What's that?
Oakland postal employee repeatedly told his coworker she had nice breasts. She took him to court, and he had a 3-month suspension, no pay.
Are you purposely trying to scare me, Harv? Is that what you're doing here?
I'm trying to cheer you up, man. Like after 2 weeks of jury trial and a week of jury deliberations, he got acquitted.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Turned out to be his word against hers. Of course, she didn't actually have his conversation on tape.
Whoa, wait a second here, Harv. This is what I was telling you about. We've got to do something about this now.
Well, I'll call her. Nash just dropped her off at home.
And what am I supposed to say? You know, destroy the tape that's inside of your recorder? I don't think so.
Well, here's a bold notion. Come clean with her, Evan. Tell her the truth.
Not a good idea. Absolutely not.
We don't know her. She might be very understanding.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know her. We have no idea how she's going to react.
Evan, I'm telling you that it's better to act than react.
Okay, wait a second. I have an idea.
No, I already don't like the idea of this.
No. Listen to this. How about if we go to her house, right? And then you distract her and I'll switch the tapes.
Could I possibly agree to do that?
Because I'm your best friend and I have the big screen TV.
What possible excuse do we have to be dropping over at her house?
I don't know. You'll think of something. Let's go, please. Are you sure about this?
Why do you ask for my advice if you don't trust it?
Harv, it's a bun cake.
Get the perfect McNice gift. There's no romantic overtones. It's friendly, it's homey, it's completely neutral. It's a gift that says absolutely nothing.
Yeah, right.
Oh, well, nobody's home. Come on.
Harv, I've got to get this tape. Hold this.
What do you suggest? Oh, good. More breaking and entering. That's handy, so we can arrest ourselves.
Look, can't we just, put it in the refrigerator? Very simple.
Oh,
I haven't.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
What are you guys doing here?
Well, we were just in the neighborhood, and we thought...
Actually, we were nowhere near the neighborhood. We just, we thought we got off on the wrong foot earlier, and so...
Right. So we wanted to welcome you to the SIU Bunt Cake.
That's very thoughtful. You guys want to come in? I could put on a pot of coffee.
Well, we weren't planning on staying, but if you insist, sure.
Wow. Nice place, Michelle. You got a view?
Yeah, upstairs. Yeah, I figured if I was going to be living in the city, I had to have a place with a view.
Yeah. Boy, man, this is... yeah, I'd love a tour.
Yeah, sure, follow me.
I'm gonna find the restroom, guys.
Okay.
I wanted to do the wild thing with her.
That's the offender over there.
Hi, Cassidy.
Oh, hi, Dad. This is Gary.
Gary Stokes from the correctional reading program, the person you and Cassidy had the discussion about last week.
Grandpa, why are you acting so funny?
I'm not acting funny. I'm not acting funny, am I?
Oh, no, you're not acting funny.
Sir, it's a real pleasure to meet you, sir.
So, Gary, what exactly were you in the slammer for?
Nick!
No, I think I took some bad paths when I was younger, and I see the error of my ways, and I think that with Cassidy's help that I can get back on my feet for good.
Isn't that sweet, son?
So, Daddy, why are you here?
Me?
He dropped by to pick me up.
Yeah, I dropped by to pick him up.
Okay, well, as long as you're here, Gary has something he wants to ask you. He's been having a little problem.
That was really nice, you know. In the 2 years that I worked out with him, I don't think anybody came to visit my house.
Well, we're a pretty tight-knit group at the SIU, you know.
Yeah, well, thanks for the bunt cake.
No problem. You have a wonderful day, Michelle.
Okay.
Tomorrow, you bring the bagels.
Sure.
Yeah. You get it?
Yes, I did.
You owe me big time.
Oh, and guys, I almost forgot. I wanted to weigh in on your little work discussion. You know, I don't mind frank sexual talk in the office as long as it's not directly concerning me. And just for your information, if a coworker ever tries to introduce me to Mr. Happy, I'll very quickly make him into Mr. Unhappy. Goodbye.
So you think I still got a chance with her?
Unless she gets blown up and loses her memory, no.
So you see, sir, what I need, sir, is a professional perspective on how to handle this very unfair, I think, harassment that I continue to receive.
I'm a little lost here.
Okay, sir. This is the thing. This is what I need, sir. I need...
Gary, can we stop with the sirs, okay?
Yes, sir. So my problem is that every time there's a holdup at an ATM, the police got me on speed dial. Yeah, because I can be just sitting there, you know, minding my own business. Wham! Some wacko cop, not you, comes in, takes me down to the police station, throws me in the chair, you know, interrogates me. Yeah, you know, it's like something out of Kafka, you know, that big roach?
We're reading Metamorphosis.
Yeah, well, we got a little problem here.
Yeah, tell me about it.
No, you said that you were convicted 16 times for felony ATM robbery over a span of, what, 8 weeks in 95?
No, sir. Incorrect. No, 2 of those. Yes, we're thrown out, you know, for lack of evidence.
Well, I mean, you gotta admit, that's still a lot.
Yeah, no, I do. I admit that you know, I in the past I dabbled in malevolent behavior, but that was long before, you know, we found the beacon of literature.
Yeah, everybody deserves a second chance. You said so yourself, Daddy.
I did?
Yeah, I remember.
And I can't help it if I have coming from a Dickensian, right, childhood.
Would that be Charles Dickens or Angie Dickinson?
Charles.
Okay, now, Gary, you see, your MO suggests that if the cops didn't interrogate you, they wouldn't be doing their job.
Oh. Yeah, right. Okay. I understand that you're gonna back your own people, so.
Could you excuse us a second?
Mm-hmm. Be right back. Daddy, he's harmless.
He is a felon, and you should not be seeing him outside the rehabilitation center.
Flashback. That's what you said last week.
And by golly, you should have listened to me.
Well, I thought of all people you would understand, Dad. I mean, you work with people like him every day. You understand the prejudice he's up against.
Yeah, that's because...
Look, Daddy, if not for him, then for me.
My concern for you is exactly why I said I didn't want you doing this. Now, this conversation is over. We are not talking about this again. And you go back in there and you get rid of him before your grandfather leaves. Do you understand? CJ. Yeah. Oh, wait, don't hang up, don't hang up. Listen, I got knocked in the head and I had a funny memory loss thing. Look, I'll explain later. Where are you?
I'm not telling you.
CJ, the only way you're gonna be safe is if you let me help you.
Now boarding 445 Pacific Sunrise, Eugene, Oregon, and Seattle, Washington. Now boarding at track 6.
Gee, I hope that's not your train.
No, it's not my train.
Stay where you are, I'll come and get you.
All right, why should I trust you?
Well, because I need you as much as you need me.
I met Rick when I first started working at the club. He was this impeccable, glorious Romeo type from an old money Pacific Heights address. Actually, it was his wife's money, and he used to work for her. But we were incredible together. It sounds crazy, but I think I'm still in love with him.
Go on.
I threatened to tell his wife's family about the affair if he didn't leave her. His solution was to try to hire a man named Jay Larson to murder me. Larson works for you, I guess.
He was an informant of mine.
Well, that's when you came in and arranged my death and hid me away.
Why did you have to arrange your death? I mean, couldn't you have arrested him when he tried to hire you?
Conspiracy cases are always 10 times stronger after the fact.
Otherwise, it's too easy to claim entrapment as a defense.
All right, CJ, who's this guy that hired me? What's Rick's last name?
Montebello. Rick Montebello.
Didn't he marry Jennifer Dennison, the debutante?
He was her former bodyguard.
Who's Jennifer Dennison?
She's the daughter of P.T. Dennison, owns most of downtown, with about $2 billion.
All right. So if he thinks CJ is dead, I think it's time for me to go in and pick up my money and bag him.
He's a lot smarter than that. I mean, isn't that what you tried last time?
Bubba, got a slightly different plan this time.
Then I ordered a case of that.
Sure.
I'm sorry, sir. The club's not open for dinner yet.
It's okay. Why don't you give us a few minutes alone? Clear everyone out.
Sure, no problem.
No guns or wires, I hope.
What is this, some sort of a ritual you have to go through?
Being in the personal protection business, I learned one thing. Never trust your enemies. And trust your friends even less.
Really? Here's what I learned. Never trust your enemies, ever.
Now that we're over the grins and giggles, why don't you tell me what the hell is going on?
Well, you tried to kill me. You want to start?
What are you talking about?
Well, let me help you. I kill your mistress, and you don't pay me. Then you try and blow me up. Well, now it's going to cost you double the original amount. We'll consider it interest. Plus a penalty.
I'll give it some consideration.
Consider this. Pay or die. Those are your two choices. CJ, get the hell out of here.
She's alive?
Oh, that's right, Rick. But you won't be for long.
Just put the gun down.
Put it down, CJ.
No. You said yourself that if this doesn't work, he's gonna walk. Well, he'll snake out of anything. He's not gonna snake out of this one.
CJ. Don't get yourself in any deeper than you already are.
No. He's not gonna get away with this. He's not. And I'll shoot you too if you make me.
I don't know what he's telling you, but I still love you, sweetheart.
Oh, shut up. Do not even speak to me. Everything you've ever said to me was a lie. Well, guess what? There's no more lies, Rick.
This is exactly why I hired you to kill this lunatic. She's supposed to be dead!
All I ever did was love you.
That ought to do it.
What the hell is this?
You just confessed, Bubba.
She's wearing a wire?
You're under arrest for conspiracy to commit murder.
You would never trust this unstable bitch with a loaded weapon.
Want to bet? Oops, you win the bet. Hold it right there. Now, those are loaded.
Put your hands on your head.
Come on, take her out of here, Michelle.
Well, this certainly was a case to remember.
One I won't forget.
Hey, Nash, man. Hey, so how's Lisa doing? She taking the Paris cooking world by storm yet?
She called last night. She's doing great. I think it's gonna be really good for her.
Yeah? How about for you?
Bubba, if she's happy, I'm happy.
You know, with that attitude, you guys should still be married.
I didn't have that attitude when we were married.
True.
Good morning, sirs.
Hey, Michelle.
Morning, Inspector Chan.
Good morning, guys.
Hi.
Had some of your bundt cake for breakfast. Mmm, good.
I don't want to know.
Inspector Bridges! Yes, Inspector Bridges! Take me to him. He's gonna clear his stuff. Hey, Inspector. Hi. Look, it's so good to see you. Talk to this guy.
What's going on?
He robbed and assaulted a woman at an ATM machine on Market and 6th. Security cameras caught the whole thing.
Inspector Bridges, Inspector, you've got to help me because you know what? This is my third strike. I'm looking at 25 years.
And you are?
No, that's not funny.
Come on.
No, that's not funny. No, that's not funny.
Come on.
We had a connection.
Whoop. Are we still fighting?
No, I've been thinking about what you said.
What I said? You mean about Gary Stokes?
No, but you're right. He was a creep. No, I was thinking about that other conversation we had about what I should be doing with my life, my master plan.
Your master plan?
Yeah, the advice you gave me. I've really been thinking about it, and the way you said it, it was really profound. I think I'll remember it as long as I live.
Good. And if you were to summarize these remarks into 2 sentences, they would be...
Daddy, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. Hey, Nick. What do you got there?
Driving manual.
Driving manual. Driving manual?
I'm phoning up for my test tomorrow. Did you want to quiz me?
Nice try, Nick.
We discussed this.
Oh, yeah. Last week, right?
You thought it would help me to be more independent if I could drive again. Did you forget, son?
Let's be clear about something. I might have lost my memory, but I didn't lose my mind. Are you expecting someone?
I don't know. Are you?
I don't know.
Hey, handsome.
Hi.
Ready for a date?
Which one of us?
I just love your dad, Nash.
Okay, don't stay up too late studying.
Don't worry, I won't. Hey, Don't you want to introduce me to your friend? My mind's not what it used to be. Right, Nash?
I think we have to be going. We're late, right?
We're okay for you now.
Well, see, we gotta leave now. I'll introduce you later, though. We're having dinner?
Of course.
Yeah. Oh! Don't wait up for me!
You can't be leaving work every day to run me across town. Now, I'm thinking we should re-examine the idea of my getting a driver's license.
Let's examine this idea. Cassidy is auditing a forestry class over at UCSF. I'll bet she'd be happy to help out.
She doesn't want to spend her time running an old man around town.
Well, it won't hurt to ask.
She'll get enough of that in your golden years.
Cold shot, Nick. Cold shot.
Hello?
Good morning, sweetheart. How's it going?
I'm swamped. Mr. Hornstein's letting me evaluate grant proposals submitted to his Eco Green Foundation.
Congratulations. You've only been there a month and you're already taking over.
Not quite.
Listen, sweetheart. Your grandfather's doing a little volunteer thing over at the university. I was wondering if you could help out with the transpo.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. I just can't guarantee I'll be available when he needs to go.
Well, don't worry about it. Between you and me and Stacy, we ought to be able to work it out.
Hold on.
What's wrong?
I heard something.
What?
I don't know. A thump?
Sweetheart, call building security.
I mean, I'm 20 stories up. It's broad daylight. The front door is dead bolted. How much safer could I possibly be?
Cassidy?
Daddy!
Nick put the bubble on the dash. Cassidy?
He's still here.
He's still here? Come on, guys, help me. All right, here's what you do. Don't let anybody pass that door. Take her out there and keep her safe.
Hey, how's Cassidy?
She's okay. Got a bruise or two.
She's lucky.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh, man, it'd take a pair of extra large ones to do a Greg Louganis offer here.
Yeah, why don't you call burglary? See if they're working anything similar.
And if they are?
We're taking it over.
Hey, Nash, we got his rig. He got caught up in a tree and he had to cut his way down.
Anybody see him?
No, nobody saw a thing. We're out canvassing the neighborhood, but right now, nothing.
How's that happen? Doesn't anybody look up in this city? A guy scales a building 20 stories up and then jumps off, and nobody sees him.
You saw him.
Besides me. All right. You don't base jump with an ordinary chute. Let's see if we can run that down.
Got it.
Yeah, man, I wouldn't jump off of here for all the beans in Mexico. Would you jump off here?
If I had me chasing me, bet your ass.
Talk to the owner about everything.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Well, it wasn't no mood ring. The stolen item was an antique brocade necklace made in St. Petersburg, circa late 1800s, appraised at, you ready for this, 5.2 mil.
Ah, I hope it was insured. Is this Hornstein's mother?
Sylvia. The necklace was a family heirloom. It was taken by the Nazis, turned up in a Swiss bank after the war, and only repatriated to Hornstein a couple months ago.
Anything else taken?
Still checking.
All right, call the insurance company. I need documentation on this necklace and a picture of it. I want to know what we're looking for here.
Good.
Just leave my schedule on top of my desk with my call sheet, and then take the rest of the day off.
Oh, that won't be necessary, Mr. Hornstein.
I'll call you if I need you.
Yes, sir.
Inspector, I shouldn't have to spell out how treasured this necklace is to me.
No, sir, that's very clear.
I expect this to get top priority. If you don't think you can find the thief, tell me now. I'll get someone who can.
I don't think you're going to find anyone more motivated to solve this case than me.
Nice to hear.
Sweet man.
Oh, yeah.
No, you don't have to. No, really, Ron. She wants to come home.
Let me
Look, here's Daddy.
Hi, sweetheart. Yeah. No, she's fine. Everything's fine. No. You don't have to come home from Paris. Stay where you are. She can move in at my place for a few days. And if anything changes, we'll let you know. Yeah, we love you too. Bye.
I don't need you to babysit me either.
Just for a few days. Would make me feel better, okay?
Fine.
I'm glad you're okay, Brat.
Me too.
I'm going to the job.
Go ahead.
Nick? What's St. Nick up to?
Well, Nick's been doing some volunteering work over at the University Research Center. That's where we were headed until we got derailed by this thing.
So, how's Cassidy doing?
She's okay. She's tough.
Oh, gee, I wonder where she got that from.
Lisa. So, did you call burglary?
I did.
And?
They're real familiar with this guy. He's pulled at least 7 other jobs that they know of, but they're getting nowhere with their investigation, so they were darn happy to hand it over to us.
What's the MO on Spider Dude?
Spider Dude works between 20 and 35 stories up. He free ascends. That means no ropes. It's all luxury high-rises and office buildings. He enters through balcony doors or through windows.
What about locks or alarms?
35 stories up, who bothers?
He seems to not only know that his victims are rich, but also knows that they're not going to be home.
Anything else?
Yeah, he takes only the high-end stuff. He leaves the junk. And before this morning, his take was between 200 and 300 grand per job. After this morning, he could save himself trouble and buy a helicopter.
What do we got on the chute?
Well, the chute was called a Sorcerer 666, designed specifically for base jumping.
We know who sells it?
Well, they're available at several Bay Area Extreme stores, and this one was completely customized.
All right, let's find out who does this kind of work. And Harv, whoever has this necklace is going to try and move it. So let's run down our usual fences and concentrate on Mr. Leroy Pink.
Leroy Pink, who's that?
He's a high-end fence, particularly vile man.
Yeah, the principal proponent of the theory that cologne is an effective substitute for bathing.
Have fun. Joe, do you remember that extreme nutball that jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge about a month ago?
Yeah, he was a street performer or something.
Yeah, what was his name? Eddie. Eddie Green.
Green, right, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Why don't you see if you can run him down?
Think he's our man?
I think you might know our guy.
Okay.
Good morning, sis.
Hey, bro. Morning, Dad.
And a beautiful good morning to you, Stacy.
How's Cassidy?
Oh, she's okay.
Oh, good. I'll stop by and see her after work.
That'd be good. Thanks, sis.
Let's rock and roll.
Wait a minute, Dad. Since we're all here, maybe you could explain where exactly it is you're going.
I told you I'm volunteering at the university.
Yes, but you haven't told me what kind of volunteer work it is.
She's doing the jury summation thing on me, Nash.
Stop it, Dad.
Well, you are.
Oh, so you don't care what your father does?
Stacy, I'm sure he has a very good reason for not telling us. Right, Nick?
I signed a confidentiality agreement.
You what?
What are you doing there?
I'm doing a research project. It's engaging. It's keeping me occupied. Believe it or not, I managed quite well without your approval of my activities for many years of my life.
Can't argue with that.
I even raised 3 children. Although I sometimes wonder how well.
I am not going to be made to feel guilty for being responsible.
Stacy, we have to respect his privacy.
I'm telling you, I'm going to be saying I told you so. Let's go, Dad.
Great. I'm late.
Do you punks know who the hell I am?
Yeah, you're the rank-smelling fence who ripped us off.
I told you I would give you the going rate. That's what I gave you.
No, that necklace is worth 10 times more than what you gave us for it.
What, you want full retail on a hot piece? Go to hell.
No, we would just want what's coming to us.
I gave you what you had coming. You know, you should kiss my ring for even dealing with punks like you. I got more friends in this town than the 2 of you got teeth. I'm protected.
We don't care who your friends are, Leroy. With enemies like us, you're not gonna be around long.
Listen, we're gonna be moving a lot of high-end stuff. We need a reliable fence. Come on, work with us.
I'm Leroy Pink, damn it! If I'm still here in 2 minutes, you punks are over.
Leroy, something tells me in 2 minutes, you're gonna be gone.
It's really horrible, Kyle. I don't think I've ever been so scared. Just laying there on the floor all tied up. I didn't know if I was gonna live or die. Awful.
I wish I was there to protect you.
I wish you had been too. My dad's good though, he'll get him. What?
Nothing. So what now? I mean, are you out of it, or you actually have to go down and ID this guy when your dad brings him in?
I don't know. You know, he was wearing a mask. I couldn't see his face, except for his eyes. I'd remember the eyes.
What, the color?
Now the intensity.
Well, you know, they say extreme sports, to conquer your fears, you gotta fly in the face of it.
Easier said than done.
I'm sorry, Cass.
It's okay. Glad you're here.
Cassie, look, I gotta be honest with you. I know the timing really sucks here, but,
What?
I'm just not sure if...
What, you want to break up?
No, God, I just don't want anything else to happen to you.
Nothing's gonna happen to me.
Listen, I want you to know, no matter what, you are the best thing that's ever happened to me.
You better believe it.
So, no second thoughts about Cassidy taking the year off school? I mean, even after this morning?
Bubba, that girl hasn't had second thoughts in her entire life.
No, I'm talking about you.
Rather, she went to school. That bus has already left. Hey, I think that might be our guy there.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Let's find out. Hey, you're pretty good.
Hey, thanks, dude. Monetary appreciation is most welcome.
Hey, Finn.
It's 5, right?
Yes. There you go. What's your name?
Dude, my name's Eddie.
Hey,
Here's my card.
Ah.
Juggling, fire rating, house sitting? Oh, you don't do those at the same time, do you?
Here, let me give you my card. What is that?
Technically, I think it's called skipping.
No, that's running, isn't it?
Well, one of them is.
I hate that.
Oh!
Eddie! Yeah, the guy in the middle. Get in the car.
You guys should have more respect for the extreme athlete. It's about the future, dude. And in the future, all Olympic events will be forms of extreme games.
Is that right?
Yeah, because extreme sports is as much about the mind as it is about the body. It's all about psyching yourself up, dude. And it takes supreme intelligence to be an extreme sports participant. Hey, these are burritos, hombre. I asked you for tacos.
I got you both, Eddie.
You dudes rock.
Eddie, it's time to earn your keep.
Well, can't I finish first?
Finish later.
Can I at least have a sip of my milkshake? Does that count? It's a beverage. Come on, dude.
Eddie, if you're gonna be our helper, you have to help.
You sure I don't need a lawyer for this?
Positive.
Look, we're not arresting you. We're not even charging you. All we want you to do is identify who did these modifications. Okay, dude?
Wow. This is totally rad. Outstanding craftsmanship. See, they've redirected the flange fence. Respun the webbing in alternating directions for more control. It's hand-sewn, cross-stitched with mylar thread. There's only one place that does this kind of quality work.
Eureka.
It's an ultimate sports shop up on Folsom and 9th, run by a couple dudes. Brad and Kyle, somebody.
Bon appetit, Eddie. Harvey.
Yeah, Chief.
See what you can dig up on an extreme sports store on Folsom and 9th. It's run by a couple of guys by the name of Kyle and Brad.
Last names, dates of birth, criminal records?
Would be lovely.
Extra credit if you get the shoe sizes.
Hello, beautiful.
So, how was your research?
Oh, you know, routine.
Routine.
That's what I said.
Your hair's wet.
I took a shower.
You took a shower?
Why is it that every time I answer one of your questions, you repeat my answer? It's almost as if you don't trust me.
Dad, it's not that I don't trust you.
Honey, it's a university research center. Cleanliness is their business there. Now, they've got locker rooms and showers. We've got access to them. It's no more complicated than that.
Fine.
Ah, Leroy, what did you do and to whom to end up like this?
Wallet's gone. One of the car keys.
Still got his jewelry, though, doesn't he? Or most of it. Jimmy?
Yo.
Listen, his car's over there. Make sure you go over it with your finest tooth comb, all right?
Nash.
Harvey here. Somebody hung Leroy Pink up by a climbing rope and planted an ice axe in his chest. Not your typical mob hit.
Oh, good. I hope Hornstein's necklace was hanging from the ice axe.
If it was, it isn't anymore.
All right, keep the heat on your street contacts and let me know what you find out.
Righto.
Morning.
Oh, good morning.
Hi, Stace.
Coffee?
No. Is Dad ready?
He was tying his tie the last time I looked.
How long ago was that?
I better move him along.
That'd be good. I need to talk to you in private. I am worried sick about Nick. You heard about this university research program he's involved in?
Yeah, I heard about it. What's the problem?
Well, I think they're testing pharmaceuticals on him. And I'm concerned it could be impairing his quality of life.
I don't know. It looked okay to me.
Well, that's what's so insidious about it.
Have you looked into it?
I couldn't get anywhere. Flashing my assistant district attorney's badge just made them clam up even more. Then they flipped me to the university's general counsel.
I get the drill.
Joe, I want to hire you. I know you do detective work.
Stacy, no. Come on, it's Nick.
This is very important to me. I've tried to talk to Nash about it, but you know Nash.
Yeah, I know Nash. If he thought anything was wrong, he would have looked into it himself.
Joe.
Okay, all right, I'll do it. But I'm not taking your money.
And don't tell Nash.
Sure.
Try not to.
I'll try.
Thank you, Joe. I truly appreciate it.
Okay, I'll let you know what happens.
Thank you.
All right, Bubba. What is it? Come on.
What?
You know what? You got that look.
What look? I don't got any look.
That guilty look. Yeah, that one, right there. Uh-huh. And don't try and deny it, because it just makes it worse.
You know what? You're getting worse than Ingrid, I swear to God.
Out with it. Come on.
I can't.
It's about Nick, isn't it?
I promised I wouldn't say anything.
Well, who the hell would make you make that kind of promise?
Well, just watch the trap.
Stacy, right? Uh-huh. What the hell is she up to?
All right, she asked me to look in on Nick's situation.
Not a bad idea.
Wait a minute, I thought you weren't worried about it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe she's right.
Okay, I'm lost.
All right, look. Whenever it comes to Nick, Stacy and I have always been at odds with each other. It's like a Pavlovian reaction for me. Whenever she takes one side, I take the other. It's been that way our whole lives. In fact, if you hadn't tried to keep it from me, I probably would have never realized how worried I am.
Oh, that's clear as mud. So what do you want me to do?
Look into it. See what we got, and then we'll figure it out from there.
All right, that's cool.
Oh, but don't tell anybody we had this talk.
No way, I'm a human encryption.
Hey, I got some preliminary stuff on our extreme sports boys.
Shoot.
Brad Armitage and Kyle Chambers, both well-known gonzo athletes, though Armitage is widely acknowledged as the reigning god of base jumping. Apparently, he climbed up the St. Louis Arch with suction cups all the way to the top, 630 feet.
And jumped off?
Yeah, and he got 3 months in the federal pen for his trouble.
Anything pop up on CII?
Yeah. Chambers has a juvie record. Armitage was convicted in '95 on 2 counts possession stolen goods. He's on probation.
All right. Thanks, Harv.
One other thing. These guys are suspiciously rich. I mean, they co-own a 65-foot sailboat. They drive Porsches. They flash a lot of cash. Normally, it might not raise flags, but they're in an underground sport. There's no money in that. And that store, from what I can tell, isn't exactly a gold mine.
Evan, let's take a ride over there.
I'm with you.
What about me?
Don't you have something else that you have to take care of?
Oh, yeah.
How you getting in?
Don't worry about it. I got a very sophisticated plan. Nice experiment, Fred.
Sleep disorders, contact 2219. Sleep disorders, contact 2219.
Only Alpha Group test subjects beyond this point.
Oh, yeah, well, check the badge. I'm one of the volunteers.
You're Beta Group. You took a wrong turn. Your experiment's this way.
Oh. What? This thing's...
Yeah, right over here.
Come over short, please.
We hardly know each other. Ta-da! Ooh, got tingles. Is this some kind of airplane study or something?
Remain motionless.
Don't suppose I can get frequent flyer miles out of this, huh? Tough room, huh?
Excuse me.
Never fails. Oh, hey, it's not bad.
Thanks.
Oh, first class. Dry roasted.
Oh, hey, hi. How you doing, sweetheart? Where are you going?
Out?
Oh, yeah? With who?
A friend?
Kyle?
Dad.
Wait a minute. Hello?
Nick?
No, Nash.
Look, Dad, don't wait up, okay?
Wait a minute. Cassidy, I don't think it's such a good idea for you to be hanging out with those guys right now.
Look, he's cooperating with you. That doesn't make him a suspect.
Wait a minute. Hello?
Nick?
No, Nash.
Well?
Look, there's somebody in that crowd that's a bad guy. Now, I'm not saying Kyle is involved.
Well, then, Daddy, what are you saying?
I'm saying I would rather you didn't hang out with him until I see how this thing plays out.
Do you see why I don't tell you things? Do you see why I don't introduce you to my friends? Everyone is suspicious to you.
Cassidy, why don't you just trust me on
you
this
work
one?
with scummy people every day. That's your job, but Kyle's not one of them, and neither am I.
Wait a minute.
I remember that.
She okay?
I don't know.
How you doing, son?
Any better, Nick?
Well, why don't we watch some news? That always makes me feel better.
I'm gonna fix some dinner. You go ahead.
No, not me. I'm gonna micro a burrito. I want to be in bed by 8. I got a big day tomorrow.
Did you hear that? He's going to bed at 8 o'clock.
So? Maybe he's tired.
He's a night owl. Have you ever known our father to be in bed by 8 o'clock? No.
Beer?
Yes, never.
Stacy. I'm thinking that you're overreacting here.
Nash. I'm thinking I'm not.
Do you want to stay for dinner?
How can you eat while some doctor is turning our father into a lab rat?
Very simple. I'm hungry.
Oh, fine. Eat. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. And when I do, you're gonna regret that you didn't get involved. No, thank you.
Well, la-ti-da.
Well, la-di-da to you.
Doctors at Mount Sinai Hospital say they may have uncovered a link to the cause of herpes. With the discovery, the doctors say they are now isolating bacteria and maybe...
Stay on it, Evan. One of the names on that list is either going to be our guy or lead us to the guy.
All right, well, I'll run the rest of these names and hook up with you guys later on.
You want to slow down, man?
Later. Bubba. What's the problem? I'm only doing 30. You all right? Too windy? You want me to put the top up?
Hey, Nash, man, pull over, please.
You all right? What the hell happened to you yesterday?
Oh, I'm not sure, man, but I'm never drinking coffee on an airplane again, I'll tell you that.
Well, you got in all right, didn't you?
Yeah, I got in, but it wasn't pretty.
What the hell are they doing over there?
I don't know. I didn't get in your dad's experiment. To tell you the truth, I don't know if I'm up to it, Nash.
I'm not liking this, Joe. I'm not liking this at all.
You know what, Nash, I hate to admit it, but maybe this time Stacy's right.
Well, I'm going over there.
Oh, good luck.
Now, you're going with me.
One Caribbean iced tea for the lady, soda water for the gentleman.
Pretty good at this.
I used to be a waiter before I was a cop.
Me too, after school. But my dad didn't want me to work during school stuff.
All right. So, what'd you want to see me about?
I need some advice, but I can't talk to my dad because he'll freak out.
Okay.
I think my boyfriend's involved with this stolen necklace.
What makes you say that?
Well, he's been really different ever since the robbery. I mean, he's been making all these cryptic comments, and it's kind of just a gut feeling.
That's not good.
So what do I do?
Did you talk to Stacy about this?
No, I don't want it to get back to my dad.
Look, if this was about anything else, I would say that you were right. These guys are playing a dangerous game here, Cassidy, one that you almost lost. I think you should go to Stacy. You know, if anybody can help him, she can.
You're right. Guess I just needed to hear it from someone else.
Now, you gotta do me a little favor. Okay? Don't tell your dad about this little meeting we had because I got caught between you guys one time before and I don't want to go there again, okay?
Your secret's safe with me.
Okay.
But thanks. You're easy to talk to.
Yeah, so are you.
Excuse me. I'm Inspector Bridges. I'm looking for a patient by the name of Nick Bridges.
This is a confidential research center. I'm not allowed to...
Well, consider this a walk-on-water pass. Now, take me to him.
What kind of sick experiments you guys conducting here?
No, it sounds kind of familiar, though.
What's going on here?
I'm sorry, Doctor. He says he's with the San Francisco Police Department and they're looking for Nick Bridges.
This is highly irregular. I'm sorry, I can't allow this.
Bye-bye, big boy.
See you around, Evelyn. Thank you. Oh, holy hell, I knew this was too good to be true.
Nick, what in the hell is going on?
This place is like a steam room.
Sweetest gig I ever had, son. They're actually paying me to have sex.
You're kidding me, right?
They're studying the effects of varied diets and exercise programs on the sexual habits of the 50-plus generation. Mum's the word.
Nash, man, they're probably taping him.
What? I never agreed to that.
All right, you pseudo-scientific perverts. We're gonna need those tapes.
Hello.
Go away. Hey, no can do, buddy.
We need to talk, Murray. Get out. We gotta move, son. We gotta move it fast, and you're the man for the job.
I told you, I'm not in that business anymore.
Yeah, we just got back in it, all right? You get your standard cut, plus we got a little bonus for you. Leroy Pink's ring.
Where'd you get this?
Let's put it to you this way. You don't do this for us, the next piece of jewelry we'll be giving away will be yours.
Make us happy, Murray. You don't want to see us mad.
Now, don't go getting your ire up, son. It was under doctor's supervision.
Ah, hell, Nick, I don't care about that. I was just worried about you.
I still got to move, son. I just don't have the stamina. You know, there is a difference. For instance, did you know that caffeine actually has a reverse effect on me?
Don't mention the word coffee, if you please, okay? Hey, what are you gonna do about this tape?
That would be an excellent question.
By the way, did anybody call for me?
Yeah, they did call, but they hung up when they heard it was me. Now I know why.
Hey, so how are you gonna explain this to Stacy?
Now, Stacy doesn't need to know about that. She's already trying to curtail my social activity. She finds out about that, my goose is cooked.
It's probably for you. Nash.
It's Evan. Guess what I found?
Spider Dude.
Close.
Hornstein's necklace.
And guess who had it?
Okay, give me a clue.
5 o'clock shadow, oily disposition, and purple Skechers.
Murray Crow.
In the flesh.
All right, put him in interrogation. We're on our way.
More coffee, Murray?
Come on, guys, please. I gotta use the head.
I'm sorry, was that a no?
Where'd you get the necklace?
I don't know. How should I know?
Oh, I'm sorry, Nash. How rude of me. Would you like a cup of coffee?
Please, if it's not too much trouble.
Not a bother at all.
Please, guys, before something burst. You know, I was set up. I mean, that bag was part of a load of cheap Navajo bracelets. I could give you the guy's name in Phoenix.
That is pathetic, Murray. Even for you.
Yes, and unimaginative, too.
You see, Murray, we're not interested in the B and C grade stories here. We know you're working with our guy. What I want is a name.
I really need to go to the bathroom.
Not a problem, Murray. We just need a name.
Let me make it easy for you, Murray. Some people are better with pictures than they are with names.
If I recognize the guy?
Well, let's just say things would flow better for you.
Well, then you gotta promise me something. If I give you the guy, you gotta take him out.
Murray, we're not hitmen. We're cops. Peace-loving, law-abiding police officers.
But then you gotta put me away. Far away. These guys are psycho, man.
Murray, just look at the pictures, will you, please?
These two.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Positive?
Yeah, my pet teeth are floating now. Please, can I go to the bathroom?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to go to the bathroom?
It slipped my mind. I'm sorry. Evan, could you take Mr. Crow here to the men's room? Harv, get a warrant from Judge Golden for Brad Armitage and Kyle Chambers. Put that back in the safe and put that back in the pot.
One sec.
Hey.
Hey.
Listen, we need to talk.
About?
Kyle, I want you to tell me the truth. Are you mixed up in these robberies?
Cassidy, look.
Kyle, I need to know the truth.
Why are you asking me this?
Look, my aunt's an assistant DA. I talked to her. She said if you turn yourself in right now and testify against Brad, you'll do a few years in prison. But that's it.
A few years?
Kyle, look, it's not too late.
Yeah, it is too late. It's been too late since the day I was born.
Kyle.
Cassidy, look. It's been fun, okay? But you're heading down one road and I'm heading down another.
You can turn around.
No, I can't. Look, you said you wanted to know the truth.
Well, I guess the truth hurts, doesn't it, huh?
Hey, back off, Brad.
You wouldn't be thinking about ratting out your partner now, would you, buddy?
Kyle, let's just go. Don't touch me.
Let go of her.
You bring a cop's daughter in our lives, you're gonna give me attitude, huh?
No! Kyle? 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 Kyle?
Cassidy,
Kyle's been shot.
where's Brad?
He went out the back.
Check the back, guys. Kyle, put your hand on there very tight. Hold it hard. Now talk to me. Where was Brad going?
To the San Francisco Bank on Pine for the stash.
San Francisco Bank on Pine. Go, go. I'll be right behind you. You okay? All right. Oh, I got you. It's over, so why don't you come on over here and slip into these?
Why don't you come over here and put them on me?
Do it any way you want to do it.
What if I take you hostage, the big SIU honcho? Give me a limo and take me anywhere I want to go, huh?
Yeah, you could. Why don't you turn around? Put your hands behind your back. You done? Yeah, you're done.
Something tells me he's not here to lend you his yacht for the weekend.
Probably not. Joe, you want to get that item out of the safe? Good morning.
Good morning. Inspector, these are private investigators from the McKinley detective firm. I have engaged their services to retrieve the necklace. I expect that you'll want to fully cooperate since it'll ease your burden and help to recover my property.
Didn't give us much time, did you, Lewis?
Cases get cold rather quickly, don't they, Inspector? I thought you could use the help.
Normally, I don't share information on my cases with freelancers. But in this situation, I'll make an exception.
You know, Inspector, the first time this necklace was stolen from our family, we had no recourse. No one to turn to.
Well, I'm going to suggest, Lewis, for your own peace of mind, that you don't confuse that time with this one.
Now I know where Cassidy gets it. Good day, Inspector.
You're welcome.
You know, sometimes the rich are really hard to like.
Well, but what are you going to do if one of those schemes of yours pays off? You get rich.
Oh, I'll be different.
Come on, let's go find Nick.
Hi.
It looks worse than it feels.
Yeah.
I just wanted to thank you for the advice. You've been there for me.
I care about you, Cassidy.
I know. Boy, do I have bad taste in men.
Occasionally. Yeah. I'm one to talk. I'm not exactly the right person to be passing judgment on that subject.
You'll find somebody someday.
You sound just like my mother.
Anyway.
Listen, I should get back to work.
Me too. Thank you.
Anytime. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Stacy girl.
Hey, is Joe around?
He was here a minute ago.
Well, I'll just leave him a note.
All right.
Let me explain this to you again. Tell her the truth.
Stop beating that dead horse. Do you want your sister to know the intimate details of what went on in there? Because I sure as hell don't.
Personally, I'd go with the bereavement counselor idea. Look, you help people get over the loss of their loved ones, okay? It's simple, it's easy to remember, and it's believable.
And that's why I had to sign the confidentiality agreements, because I knew too much about the intimate details of their lives.
Exactly. Plus, it takes it out of you emotionally, you know? That's why you've been so exhausted.
Not bad.
This from the people that brought you Watergate.
What's wrong with that?
Nick, she can handle the truth. She's a DA. She's been around the block a few times. There's nothing here that's gonna rattle her cage.
So you'll back me up if she launches.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go face the executioner.
Done.
Baby, I saw the phone bill. Not all 900 numbers are pornographic, you know?
Oh, no.
What?
The tape, it's gone. Hey, Harv, have you seen a big manila envelope on my desk?
Yeah, Stacy took it. Why?
Oh, my God!
I want to finish my decaf.
I'm going with him. Hi.
Oh, hi, Daddy.
Wow, it's kind of cold in here. Want me to turn the heat up?
No, I'm fine.
What are you reading?
The World According to Garp.
Good choice.
Oh, fried ice cream from the Yearbook Winter Cafe, even better.
Your favorite, as I seem to recall. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Where were you?
Right there.
It was a boy, their second son. Duncan's brother was called Walt. It was never Walter, and never the German vault. He was simply a T at the end of a wall. Walt, like a beaver's tail smacking water, like a well-hit squash ball. He dropped into their lives, and they had two boys.
shots fired near Kearney Plaza. Any available unit, please respond.
Get down! Everybody get down! Come here, kids. Come on, right here. Get down. Please, get down. Take care of those kids. Get them down. Where the hell is he? Call for backup. Go. Come on, let's go.
This is 5 George 31. We're at the shots fired at Kearney and Sutter. Request backup of medical services.
Stay with me here. Stay with me.
Ambulance is on the way.
Give me your tie.
Man, if I don't make it, man, could you tell my daughters?
You're gonna make it. You can tell them yourself. Here, give me that. What?
You hear that?
Hear what? Put your hand
Silence. Where'd he go?
Are you? Oh, Dad! Dad!
It's gone. Hold on to that.
Yeah.
We got you. We got you.
This guy must be nuts.
No, the crazy ones stick around. This one was definitely hit and run. Different animal.
So what's with the numbers on the shell casings?
Well, they meant something to him. It's supposed to mean something to us.
Yeah, well, why 13? I mean, why not 14 or 27?
Yeah, the city park right down there. More people, easier targets. Why bother to aim at Kearney Plaza 2 blocks away?
Maybe he likes a challenge.
Or he was aiming at something more specific.
We got 2 confirmed dead and 3 injured.
Harv, you and Evan see what you can dig up on the victims. And then talk to the companies he was aiming at in that building. See if there's anybody on the grudge list.
Got it.
Michelle?
Yeah?
See you had access to this roof.
Right.
Between this and Halloween, boy, the uniformed cops sure picked a fine time to call in sick.
Are you kidding? Calling in the blue flu on Halloween? It's brilliant. It's the one time a year that people actually appreciate what cops do.
Yeah, meanwhile means twice the work for us. Oh, thank you. It's still here.
What's still here?
Lucia's Halloween costume, man. I got her the red Cuddlebud outfit with the detachable antennas. That's the last one left in San Francisco. Cost me $50.
50? As in 5-0?
That's right. Hey, I'd have bid 100, man. This is absolutely the hottest costume in town. Yeah, it's as much for Ingrid as it is for Lucia. Gotta impress the mommy and me crowd, you know?
Actually, I don't, but I'll take your word for it.
News team, special report. We now go to our field reporter. Over to you, Kirsten.
At Kearney Plaza this morning, 2 people were killed and 3 others were injured. Police officials... At Kearney Plaza this morning, 2 people were killed and 3 others were injured.
Thanks, Marge. Nash, we ID'd the victims, a Manny Gomez and a Steve McCormick.
They are?
Lawyers, both of them, no obvious enemies.
Any connection between the two?
Well, none that we know of. They didn't work at the same firms, and they didn't even know each other.
What was the connection?
Now, we're still trying to run down whether they could have had any common cases or clients.
Maybe this whole thing is just random.
No. Not with numbered shell casings. Not with exactly 13. This thing was planned. I guarantee you we haven't seen the last of this guy.
The others were injured. Police officials acknowledge they have no suspect yet. And the investigation is being hindered by the uniformed officer's blue flu sick out. Greg, back to you.
Now, maybe he's a constitutionalist. 13 shells, 13 colonies, a Bill of Rights nut.
Well, whatever it is, there's some kind of philosophy behind it. Let's find out what it is.
All over it. Fully on it.
5 George 31, 5 George 31.
You gonna answer that?
Hey, man, they can't give us a radio call. I mean, how long has it been since we did a radio call?
Probably before they had radios. Pick it up.
5 George 31, do you copy?
I was thinking if I ignored it, they'd skip on down to somebody else.
Yeah, well, guess again, Bubba.
5 George 31. What?
5 George 31, 240 in progress, 3103 Powell Street, code 3.
Got it. 240 in progress, 3103 Powell Street, 5 George 31. We're handling code 3.
Very nice. Very nice. Nicely done. Nice to see you haven't lost your touch.
What's a 240?
Beats the hell out of me. I'll tell you when we get there.
SFPD.
Thank God you're here.
What's the problem?
One of our customers went ballistic. One moment he's eating, the next he thinks he's a tiger or something and starts tearing up the place.
Is that a white tiger, striped, bushy collar? What?
This guy starts growling, attacking people, starts acting like a wild animal. My guess, he's on PCP. We managed to lock him behind the glass.
Oh, good. So you got a guy on PCP, locked in your kitchen. He thinks he's a tiger.
Yes!
I hated this part of the job 20 years ago.
I'm not liking it very much at present. Hi there. How you doing?
Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Think a can of tuna will do the trick?
Yeah, maybe if you hit him in the head with it. All right, kitty. Come on now. I know you're tense. Oh, easy now, easy. But we're gonna get you some help, okay? Ah, that's a good kitty. Oh, watch out! Hey, go. Easy, kitty. Oh! Hold him still. Yeah, hold him still. Do something. Joe! Get him. Move that. Get him.
You always wanted to go big game hunting.
Yeah, but in Africa, less paperwork. Kitty stepped on my foot. Got him?
It's burning. Oh, God, Lucia's costume.
See? I thought those costumes were supposed to be flame retardant.
Whoa, what's going on with him?
Well, apparently his drug of choice is PCP, and handcuffs just don't do it for him. You want to give me a hand here?
Yeah, sure.
Got him, Joe. Yeah. Come on, Putty Tat.
Joe?
Oh, hey, Pepe, what are you doing here?
Attempting to file a police report. My psychotic roommate disappeared yesterday when I was at work, taking half my belongings with him.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Pepe, we're kind of short-handed around here, you know, this blue flu thing, so...
Hello, my autographed picture of Eartha Kitt is missing.
Oh, that's tragic. All right, listen, give me an hour, I'll see what I can do.
An hour? Oh, I've already sat here all morning. I had to give up my temp job at San Francisco Memorial.
I'm sorry, Pepe, it's the best I can do.
Is anybody gonna answer that? I'll type my own report.
Okay, look, but if anybody asks you, you work for me, okay? All right.
Now then, why don't you lay down here and take a nice little cat nap? We'll get that tape off of you in a little while. There you go. SIU.
Yours.
Nice.
Well, the cuddle bug is gone. Now, how am I going to explain what happened to Inger?
Try telling her the truth.
What, that some drug-addled tiger man in a microbrewery run by East Indians accidentally bumped it into the stove and it burned up? Should I tell her that?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're gonna have to come up with something more believable. Want to go have a cup of real coffee and kick it around?
Yes, I do.
Okay, we've got 38 people who have had access to that roof, and so far, no red flags.
And the building that he was aiming at housed 3 law firms, a dental clinic, and 40 IRS auditors.
Oh, yeah, that's great. So we're looking for someone who's got a beef with a lawyer, a dentist, and a tax collector.
I'll just whip out the white pigs and start with the A's.
Keep working this. This doesn't feel random to me. And don't spend too much time looking for the obvious. The best answers are usually in the last place you look.
Did you get that off a fortune cookie?
I get it.
She got it.
So, did you find anything?
Yeah, headache. 2 floors of divorce attorneys? I would have made more progress asking for a list of satisfied clients. What about you?
Death threats.
IRS?
Dentists. Okay, let's go, let's go. Come on, go, go, go!
Oh my God, I've been shot.
Nash, our shooter's back in action.
Where are you?
Kearney Plaza, he's on top of the Hyde Hills building, shooting at the federal building. We got 2 civilians hit. We need an ambulance.
We're a minute away. Our shooter's back for seconds.
Should I call for backup?
We are back up, Bubba. What's the quickest way to the roof?
Express elevator.
Harv, Evan, take those stairs.
Yeah, door to the roof's always locked.
Give me that pass key. Thank you.
My lung is somewhere near the 6th floor, but where's our shooter?
Beats the hell out of me.
Same shell cases as before, same numbers.
Tell you one damn thing. We're gonna get his number soon. Can you explain to me how we can get up here so fast and this guy still gets away?
Well, the building's got 4 stairwells and 6 elevators. That's 10 ways down. There's only 4 of us. He got lucky.
First he shot up the IRS, now the federal building itself.
Yeah, somebody's got a beef with Uncle Sam.
Militia dude, maybe?
Yeah, it could be.
All right, run down all the anti-government geeks. See if there's someone on the radical fringe.
Shouldn't be a problem, because those guys like to make a lot of noise.
Now, the roof door had no sign of forced entry up here. He's got a set of keys. I want to know how.
Fully and unilaterally on it, sir.
5 George 42, 5 George 42 for an incident call.
Great, that's us, Harv. The blue flu strikes again. 5 George 42.
5 George 42, 211 reported, 13011.
Oh, great, armed robbery.
Go.
5 George 42, we're on our way.
The thrill and danger of uniform work.
Meet us back at the SIU.
Got it.
So what's next?
Well, that's a good question, Bubba. There's at least 24 buildings with federal agencies in them that I can think of, and at least 10 times that many that he can shoot from.
So what's the good news?
I'll let you know when I get some.
Police! Police! Freeze! Freeze!
Oh, nothing like a good old-fashioned show of force, boys. Unfortunately, you missed them by about 5 minutes.
Missed who?
The robbers. They took my money and my best pain facilitators. I'm Frankie, the owner. Is anybody gonna uncuff me?
Yeah, sorry.
Pain facilitators?
Yeah, well, I could tell you what they are, but it'd be a lot more fun to show you. You know, usually I like my men to be worthless, spineless pieces of scum. But in your case, I could make an exception.
Yeah. Get you a little air there. There, yeah. Get you right up.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Trying to set this guy free.
Mr. Williams pays $75 an hour to be chained up like that.
Okay. let's make this simple. Who here wants to be uncuffed?
Bubba, we've been partners for 20 years. And for 20 years, we've been having the same conversation.
What are you talking about? I've never destroyed a Halloween costume before.
It ain't about the Halloween costume. Just like last year, it wasn't about you losing your wedding ring. Just like 15 years ago, it wasn't about you investing in a beta-only video store.
Hey, you have to admit that was superior technology. Okay, what's your point?
My point is you and Inger. I mean, you're like... Oh, never mind. It's none of my business.
No, what? What?
No, it's none of my business.
Well, if it's none of your business, how come we've been having the same conversation for 20 years then?
You tell me.
Well, what are you trying to tell me? That Inger has to be handled? That there's an art form to handling her? Show me one wife where that isn't true.
Bubba, it's only become an art form because for some odd reason, you've always been afraid to level with her.
That is not true,
Bubba.
Look, I don't like to disappoint her, okay? What's wrong with that? I mean, making her happy makes me happy.
Nothing.
Look, she doesn't have expensive taste, and little things make a huge difference to her, you know?
Well, look, I believe you. I mean, let's face it, you're more of an expert at marriage than I am. That's for damn sure.
Look, I promised Inger that Lucia would have a Cuddlebug costume for the Tumble Time Halloween parade. And I'm gonna find her a Cuddlebug costume by tomorrow night.
You might.
Even if I have to scour every aisle of every costume shop in this time zone.
It might.
Even if it costs me big time.
I'm sure it will.
Shut up.
Wait a minute. You notice something different?
What?
No noise. Oh, man, I hope the phones aren't down again.
No, my apologies, but I don't recognize the word impossible. I expect a delivery first thing tomorrow, or I'll go back to the yellow pages. Thank you. Excuse me. Yes. Hello. We type our labels here. I think you'll find a word processor in the back.
Wow, Pepe, you really got this place organized.
It's amazing how people respond when you speak clearly and show them who's in charge.
Who is in charge, Joe?
Oh, well, I just asked Pepe to fill out a report, you know, because we're short-handed, that's all.
I see disorder and a primal impulse takes over.
Yeah, but what happened with the phones?
I noticed they were on a very high volume, so I took the liberty of rerouting them through the main switchboard. Why wasn't that being used?
Why?
I had no idea we had a switchboard.
I also reorganized your filing system, and I found a guy to fix the leak.
I thought that leak came with the joint.
I'll miss it.
And there's Kona coffee in the drip machine.
Oh, Pepe, you've just done a great job.
Thank you, thank you. Well, I guess it's time for me to be moving on.
Moving on?
Yes, everything seems to be under control here, and no one's talked to me about a paycheck yet.
Let's talk, Bubba. We need a temp and you need a job, right?
Hey, we'll pay your full hourly rate plus overtime and all the donuts you can eat.
No, I'm yeast intolerant, and I already have another job lined up for tomorrow.
Well, now there's got to be something that we can do to keep you here until this blue flu thing is over.
No, I don't think so.
No, I may have a connection to Eartha Kitt and Cheetah Rivera, Liza with a Z.
There's got to be something we can do.
Actually, there is one thing. I've always wanted a police uniform.
Police uniform.
For personal use only.
Oh, don't tell me. Sure, we could arrange that.
Boots too?
Don't push it, Pepe.
Okay.
Listen, I gotta hit the phones, find that Cuddlebug costume.
Go for it.
Meet Carl Dugan.
An ex-Marine Vietnam vet who, up until 2 months ago, worked for Cannon Security. He did night patrol for the building used in the first sniper attack.
So he had his own set of keys.
The entire place, roof included.
And here's the kicker. I went on the internet. I did a word search under things like militia, revolution, New World Order. Dugan's got his own little web page. Your basic black helicopter, taxes are illegal, the day of reckoning is coming sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Can we tie Dugan to the second sniper attack?
Not yet, but we're still working on it.
Where does he live?
According to the DMV, he's in an empty lot in the Western Addition.
So he doesn't want to be found.
Yeah, well,
And that makes me want to find him even more.
we ran his name down a list of local guerrilla kook groups. He belongs to the Bay Area Patriots, run by a chief crackpot named Alan Tully. They work out of a local print shop here in town. Here's the address.
Joe, let's take a ride. Pay a visit to these weekend warriors.
Listen, I can't. I'm talking to this guy who knows another guy who owes a third guy a favor, lives next door to a guy who might have a cuddlebug guy out in the pizza. I can't, ask.
Did anybody understand that?
Yeah.
Good. I thought it was me there for a minute. All right, Michelle, come on, let's take a ride. Evan, Harv, stay on it.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Can I help you?
Inspectors Bridges and Chan. Is this the home of the Bay Area Patriots?
Sometimes.
Well, we'd like to talk to whoever's in charge.
That would be Alan Tully. He's out to lunch.
So I've heard. You mind if we have a look around?
Yes, I do. You're not supposed to go there. You're not allowed in the back. I'm sorry. You can't go back there. Please
Yeah,
don't.
good afternoon, gentlemen. It's nice to see you all busy printing up these anti-government pamphlets.
Who are you? What the hell are you doing down here, Janie? I thought I told you not to let anybody back here.
Mr. Tully, I'm very sorry.
No need to apologize, Janie. Inspectors Bridges and Chan.
I assume you have a warrant.
You're assuming we need one. We just want to ask you a few questions. Like, where can we find Carl Dugan?
He's no longer affiliated with our organization.
What about a forwarding address? He didn't leave one, did he?
No.
Really?
Unlike the federal government, we don't feel the need to keep tabs on citizens 24 hours a day.
Well, boy, I'm sure glad you guys are out here in this Quonset hut drinking beer and making the world safe for democracy.
You finished?
No, but you might be if you're holding out on me about Carl Dugan. Give me a call if you want to talk.
Maybe you'd like one of our pamphlets. The war's coming, Inspector. The hordes are upon us. An Asian and a woman. 2 quotas for the price of 1. Huh?
Easy, sister. You know, I probably just did you a favor. I'll bet she can kick your ass.
So you want to fill me in?
On?
On why we're not dragging Tully's ass down to the SIU and squeezing out of him whatever it is he's not telling us?
Sometimes you gotta swim with the little fish to catch the big ones. Janie.
Look, I don't know anything. I don't have anything to do with the Bay Area Patriots, okay? I just work there. I don't know anything.
Just want to find out where a former member is.
Look, I don't want to lose my job. I've got a kid.
No, that's funny. So do the people that got shot by that sniper. We think it's Carl Dugan. We want to talk to him.
Dugan called this morning. He left me a message for Mr. Tully, but I don't think it meant anything.
What did he say?
The Patriots were scheduled to picket the INS building this afternoon to protest illegal immigration. Dugan told Tully not to bother with the protest. He said that he would take care of it himself, okay?
Janie. Thank you. If you need anything, you call us, okay? All right, we got the INS building here. City Hall, Old Federal Building, Main Library. That leaves all these buildings on this perimeter as a potential nest for our sniper.
How are we gonna cover every one of those roofs, Nash? It can't be done.
Not with the blue flu on.
Well, we don't have to be on every roof. We just have to be where we can see every roof, right?
Head of the class. Evan, plant yourself there. Harv, set up here. Michelle here. Joe, you and I'll take this position. Any questions?
Yeah. If we see this guy, do we shoot first and ask questions later, or vice versa?
Well, that'll be up to him. Let's roll. Harv, what do you got?
Gorgeous view, a couple of pigeons, and no big guys with guns.
Oh, lucky. Can't even see the pigeons from up here.
Michelle?
I'm still checking. Nash, I got some suspicious activity on the Fulton building, southeast corner. He's got a rifle. He's got a rifle!
Everybody move. Evan, get to her now.
Police! Drop your weapon! Drop your weapon now!
What the hell happened?
I think I got him.
Come on, let's go. Go, go, go.
Oh, God, it's the window washer.
He had a rifle.
It's a squeegee.
The guy had a rifle.
Evan, did you see a gun?
I don't know, did I?
Just call it like you see it, brother.
I didn't see a rifle. Sorry.
I'm telling you, Nash, the guy had a rifle.
Well, all right. We better find out where it went, huh?
I told you. He had a rifle and he pointed it straight at me. There's no rifle found at the scene. I know that.
How's she doing? The management control guy still standing?
For the time being. It's early. It's only round one. My money's on her.
What a lousy break, huh? Brand new in the SIU. She's already living every cop's nightmare.
What do we got on this window washer?
Brad Winkler, 21 years old, single, no record, not even an unpaid parking ticket.
Have we established any militia connection?
No, not even registered to vote.
Doesn't look good.
Well, maybe they'll let her off easy with just an accidental shooting.
Look, guys, if there is a gun, and let's face it, there isn't one. We looked, right? They're gonna charge her with manslaughter for killing this innocent guy. That's how they're gonna look at it.
You sound rather clinical, Cortez.
Well, we're all in the same boat. You know, you make a bad decision, you gotta pay the price.
She'll probably lose her career. I mean, not to mention the fact of having lived with the memory of having killed an innocent guy.
Yeah, all I'm saying is if you're gonna shoot, you gotta be sure.
I'm just curious now. Did you clap when Bambi's mom bought it?
No, actually, I got a little choked up.
Do I know what I just signed?
No.
Do you?
Yes.
Thank you. Any luck tracking down Dugan's address?
He's still MIA, and to answer your next question, yes, we do have a problem. Because nothing we can find on Dugan gives him access to the roofs.
Keep working it until we get a better suspect. He's still our #1 guy.
Anyway, good luck.
Hey, just know that I'm behind you.
Hey, did you talk those bozos out of benching me?
Sorry, sister, it's a done deal. You're flying a desk until further notice.
I'm telling you, Nash, Brad Winkler was a shooter. He had a rifle and I shot him.
Yeah, and I'm saying you're innocent until proven guilty. Until then, you're still off the street.
Nash, man, sniper hit again at the Bureau of Land Management building from the Mueller Bank Tower. Only this time we got a witness who saw the sniper up close.
Can't be.
Joe and I'll go interview the witness. You stay here.
So, what do you think?
About what?
About Michelle?
I think she's convinced she saw a gun.
Do you think there was a gun?
I don't know. I trust her judgment, but she could have just made an honest mistake.
Makes me think of all the times we've gone in there shooting first and asking questions later, man. It's scary.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get to the bottom of it, one way or the other. Now, what the hell is this?
Probably somebody fighting over a cuddlebug costume.
5 George 31, 5 George 31.
5 George 31.
5 George 31, 586T, corner Fillmore and Geary.
5 George 31, we're there already.
Hi, guys. How long till the lights are back up?
5 or 10 minutes. But we need somebody to keep the traffic moving till then.
Well, that's our problem. All our traffic cops are out. Hey, Nash, man, I think this is our lucky day. Hey, a real-life traffic cop.
Joe.
Yo, I wonder if you could help us.
It's Halloween. I don't think you want to do that.
Hey, buddy, please, can you help us get this traffic moving? You can't.
Look at the traffic. Oh. Oh, we can't get to rehearsal with this traffic.
Say, Bruce, hey, can I borrow your helmet and gloves?
Sure. Here, take my whistle, too.
Thanks, man.
You bet.
Oh, well, what the hell? Let's hit it!
I don't remember giving you a key. Brad's dead.
Brad was a casualty of war.
What the hell was he doing up there?
Wanted to be part of it.
I don't care what he wanted to be a part of. I raised that boy like he was my own son. He had no right.
I needed his keys to get up on the roof, so I didn't ask him to come along. He begged me to let him help.
This is over. I'm pulling the plug.
Oh, it's too late. The war's already begun.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna end it.
Revolution's bigger than any one man. You taught me that. It won't wait even for you.
So I'm sitting in the stairwell and I'm having a cigarette, and I've got the door propped open. And this guy comes running down from the roof, and he's this really scary-looking guy, and he sees me, and I look at him, and I just shut the door, you know. And this guy starts beating on the door like he's trying to get me, and then he just takes off.
Show him the pictures, Joe. They look like any of these guys in the photo here?
That's the guy right there.
This guy, Carl Dugan? What else can you tell us? Did he say anything? What was he wearing?
Just jeans and a shirt.
What kind of shirt? Button down, camouflage, a halter top?
No, it was just a T-shirt, and it had an insignia on it, and it had some words on it.
What words?
It said War Digest. Whatever that means, I don't know. Does that help?
Yeah, that helps. Thanks.
So what's War Digest?
It's a magazine. It's a subscription du jour for the wackos.
SIU, Link here.
Harv, check out a magazine called War Digest. Dugan might have contributed to it, or he might have taken out ads in it. Also, check his name against the vendors. He might have bought some mail order.
Can do.
How's Michelle holding up?
Not exactly the Prozac poster girl, but she's hanging in.
All right, well, let me know if you get a hit.
Yeah.
Damn, mail order. I could have had mail order for the Cuttlebug costume, and I could have ordered directly from the manufacturer in Taiwan, had it shipped international air freight.
Are we gonna have to deal with this every Halloween?
No, just until she reaches puberty.
Oh, yeah, then things really get easy.
Hold, please. Joe, Carly's costume cache returns your call. They said they have the very last Cuttlebug costume in the Bay Area.
Right.
It's waiting for you to pick it up in El Viso.
El Viso, where's that?
Near Fremont. Should take you 90 minutes to get there this time of day. I took the liberty of tracing the best route from here. The blue and red routes are alternatives in case you hit traffic.
Cool. All right, then, El Viso, here I come.
Better hurry. They close at 5.
Nash?
Go.
Nash, man, you nailed it. There is a connection between Dugan and War Digest.
What kind of connection?
The basic kind. He's got a subscription. We got a mailing address, 3472 Amherst.
Grab Evan and meet me there.
Hello?
What do you want?
Hi, I came for that Cuttlebug costume.
The store is closed.
Yeah, I know. I drove all the way from San Francisco. Remember, I called, I'm a cop.
Not in Alviso, you're not.
Lady, this is my daughter's first Halloween.
Oh, don't try to charm me, mister.
Okay. Look, if you just get the costume for me, that'd be great, okay?
You insult me.
Look, I'm just trying to be a good father.
All right, you have a nice face. Hold on.
Nice face.
Go on your way now, please.
This is a scuttlebug. I said Cuttlebug. I need a
Yeah, she'll never
Cuttlebug.
know the difference.
I don't know. My wife will know the difference, believe me.
You want it or not?
No.
Oh, here.
Nice witch costume, Hazel.
I saw your picture in the paper. You look good.
Yeah, well, I wish the story that went along with it was as good. So, did you bring it?
Yeah. Brad Winkler, juvenile records. Court sealed when he was 21. Which means I could get fired for even showing them to you.
Well, I could get a lot more than just fired. Look, don't let anybody see you leave, okay? And Tommy, thanks. I owe you one.
Let's do it.
Dead guy in the pantry definitely moves Dugan up the suspect list.
Tully. Whoop, watch out. Dead guy dropping.
Guess Dugan was expecting us?
He was expecting somebody. All right. He's hit these 3. What's next?
He's marked 8 spots. That's 5 more potential targets.
What about the Federal Reserve building? In his webpage, he claimed it was a tool of 7 Jewish businessmen living in Zurich.
Why do all the shady puppet masters live in Switzerland?
He's got 30 more roofs he could be on. So, boys, we better start looking around here and see what we can find that's going to help us.
Nash, I gotta show you something.
Aren't you supposed to be flying a desk, sister?
No, I got something. Take a look. It's Brad Winkler's sealed juvie file. It happened to find its way into my desk.
Oh, it did, huh?
Yeah. You'll see that Brad Winkler was arrested when he was 15. He and a bunch of kids robbed a gas station.
Yeah, I got that. Continue.
But look at the disposition of the case. Check out the custodial claimant. His foster dad was Alan Tully.
Tully, our militia guy? So our dead window washer did have a connection?
That's right. And my guess is that Winkler wasn't alone on the roof when I shot him.
That's how Dugan got his access. Winkler's keys from his window washing gig.
So this was a righteous shoot.
I told you, Winkler had a gun. Dugan must have grabbed it.
You got all this sitting at your desk, huh? Good job, sister. All right, here's how we do it. Dugan must still have Winkler's keys. So we find out what buildings Winkler had access to, and we're gonna find out his next target.
I got a list of Winkler's window washing clients right here.
Allow me.
Can I come with you guys?
Not so fast, sister. We're gonna have to resolve this first.
I understand.
Ooh, Inspector Chen, this works. Looky, Nash. Corner of Polk and Grove.
That works for me. Let's do it.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, you. Gotta sign in first.
Oh, sorry.
My first day in the building. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Hey, glad you could make it. Where's the Cuttlebug?
Oh, they didn't have one, man. They thought I said Scuttlebug on the phone.
What the hell's a Scuttlebug?
Some cheap knockoff, man. Looks like a cockroach. I'm dead.
SFPD. You seen this guy?
Yeah, window guy. He just went in the elevator 10 seconds ago.
Can you stop that elevator?
Yes, sir.
Do it.
Okay, bring it down.
Can you get him on the phone for me? Dugan, the war's over. I want you to listen very carefully. When we open those doors, you better be on your knees and your hands on your head. Is that clear?
I got news for you. I'm locked and loaded, and
I ain't gonna be no prisoner of war.
Says he's not gonna be no prisoner of war.
The guy's got no way out. Except for that.
Set up. All right, open. Stay back! Body armor.
There's one guy's willing to die for his cause.
He didn't have a cause, Bubba.
Well, how do I look?
Hello, officer.
You look very nice, Peppy.
I'm only wearing it out on Halloween, and then it's solely for bedroom use.
That's a little more information than we need, Pep.
Have a good time tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Actually, you won't.
Why not?
Well, everything's filed and organized. Besides, our agreement was that I'd work till the blue flu was over.
Yeah, and?
Well, haven't you heard? It's over. The police officers are coming back tomorrow.
Nash?
Yeah. Well, what if we don't want him back?
And Joe, I left a red Cuttlebug costume on your desk, detachable antennas, size extra small. And tell Nash I hope he doesn't mind, but I computerized his Rolodex.
How'd you know I need one of these?
I always have a backup plan, Joe. And for future reference, there's an excellent toy store in Mountain View that has same-day delivery. Hope it's the right size.
That's perfect. Peppy, you're a beautiful man.
Oh, you're welcome.
So, Harv, you have any Halloween plans?
Nah, nothing, baby. Be on a frozen pizza on the Sci-Fi Channel. How about you?
Well, actually, I think she just arrived.
You are a worthless, spineless. You got a date with the dominatrix queen.
Well, what can I say? She said that she loves a challenge.
Ev, you think she might have a friend for me?
Sorry, Harv, but I think her friends are all tied up.
Happy Halloween, and welcome back. Just don't shoot anybody between now and Christmas, all right? I need the manpower. May I? Bridges, SIU.